2XKO, the game formerly known as Project L, is likely the one fighting game I have been looking forward to the most, coming out of Riot Games, the developer of League of Legends, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra. And against all odds, having gained access to the alpha lab that's been going on over the weekend, I've been having a lot of fun with the game. I've been playing as Yasuo and Ahri with the freestyle fuse. I've been playing against a lot of different teams. I've been playing against duos. I've been playing against people with pulse fuse, people using different strategies. It's been really, really fun. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten the chance to play duos yet, but I have been fighting some duos of my own, and it does create such a distinctly different vibe and experience. It feels unlike any other fighting game. I think it's really, really fantastic. In terms of overall gameplay or game design impressions, I have a lot of positive marks to say, but I don't really want to make this video about that. I feel like you'll get a much more experienced breakdown from someone who's way more into technical breakdowns of fighting games than I am, but I instead want to maybe take on a perspective I think is more unique in this case, as I am likely one of the rare few people I know who is both into fighting games and has at one point in his life been really into League of Legends. It seems to me like the Venn diagram between the two does not overlap very much, but there I am, right in the middle. One thing I feel is very successful about 2XKO is somehow sort of capturing the feel of what League of Legends competitive gameplay is like between both the MOBA and a fighting game. And you would be surprised how many concepts actually carry over. If you really think about it, laning is not that much different from playing neutral. And one area where I think this is really, really well done is in terms of the champions in the game and how their gameplay identity is preserved between League of Legends onto 2XKO. What do I mean by gameplay identity? I mean a set of mechanics that reinforce the feel and fantasy of the character, the way that the tangible workings of the character are expressive of who they are. It is as true in League of Legends as it is in 2XKO in quite a number of ways. Yasuo, for instance, in League of Legends, his techniques require a lot of precision, a lot of patience, and a keen eye for opportunity. You gotta know when to use his tools, you need to be precise with them, and once you find that opportunity, you can very swiftly shift from a calm breeze into a roiling storm. And just as well, chaining the tornado into his ult is a combo that works in League of Legends, so that's very much game and mechanics accurate. A character like Darius, meanwhile, oppresses his victims from mid-range. He pressures you and he bleeds you out from a range in which it's actually very hard to fight back against you. And anyone who has ever played against a top lane Darius who's really good is familiar with this kind of tyranny and this kind of bullying. Ahri is a mid-lane mage. She's about keeping her foes at an arm's length while tempting them to get closer. She's the only character in the game with an air dash, which allows her to sort of tease her foe with a barrage of foxfire before she gets to close in, do her damage, and then zip away again like she was never even there. Most people who have played against a good Ahri know what it's like for her to just be zipping all over the place and never ever being able to get your hands on her. Likewise, Echo is a melee magic assassin in League of Legends, and he brings that spontaneity and that displacement chaos with him to 2XKO. He gets to close in from a target using every angle possible and constantly keeps you guessing about where he's going to come from next. And thanks to the wonders of rollback netcode, you can sometimes experience this. The few champions that we have so far in 2XKO offer a really, really bold, a really clear insight into what I think the future of this game might look like, what future champions might end up being like, and it honestly is a very, very exciting prospect. We have so far a number of characters who are already well suited to one-on-one fighting, a number of bruisers, a number of assassins, we have one mage, and rarely we have one support character, so I'm curious to see who else makes the roster and how much of their gameplay identity remains intact. And perhaps if for a third time in a row we're gonna get Irelia to be OP again. Who knows? I'm ABI, this has been a quick look, and I'll see you later.